All right, you guys, we are back for the second video of today's takeover. For those of you who tuned in to our cross takeover this morning at 10 a.m. Central Time, we thank you for that and we appreciate it. Right now, we're going to discuss Sheaffer. Sheaffer is another very traditional, oh my goodness, I can barely talk, but Sheaffer is another traditional, classy brand. I believe the company was founded in 1912, so just a little bit older than I am. So we're going to see a lot more traditional style pens again like we did with Cross. Once Diana joins the video, we will go ahead and bring her on live. So we've got a few different collections to show you, and then we'll also play some trivia and give some stuff away. So I hope you guys have been enjoying your day so far. Keep in mind we are doing an additional 15% off all Cross and Sheaffer. This promotion will end this Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Central Time, so make sure you take advantage. It's a deal of a lifetime, you guys. Let me actually figure out what the coupon code is for that real quick. So if you just go to our homepage, atlasstationers.com, there'll be a banner full of Cross pens that you'll see, and it'll take you straight to the discounted product. So yeah, so at checkout, use Cross Takeover for an additional 15% off all Cross and Sheaffer. Diana, I see you have joined. I'm going to bring you on live right now. And here we go. How are you?
Hi.
Long time no see.
I know.
Perfect. So I was telling the audience, I was thanking them for tuning into the first video of today and explaining that now we will be going over Sheaffer. So I know that the company started in 1912. It's pretty old. It's an old company. So obviously Sheaffer's been doing something right. But what do you know about Sheaffer? I think they started in the U.S., right?
It's an American brand. Yes, it's a USA brand. Cross and Sheaffer paralleled each other a lot. Sheaffer actually had fountain pens way before Cross did.
Mm-hmm.
We were more the pen company way back in the day in the 1800s, and Sheaffer was into the fountain pens and all that. Cross acquired Sheaffer, I think 5 years ago, because we wanted another American brand. We were very proud of that fact, and it took them on. And there's been a lot going on with Sheaffer ever since we acquired, put the two companies together. Although they do run separately. I mean, they are separate brands, and they're treated separate, and they have separate brand managers and everything. But Sheaffer has such a wonderful history, and we have a lot of customers who love the Sheaffer brand and remember it from long ago, from their grandparents, parents, all that thing. So it's got a lot of history like Cross does.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, we sent out an email this morning, and I was talking about when both companies were established, and if you combine the years they've been in business, it's close to like 250 years combined.
Well, Cross 1846, so yeah, I mean that's a long time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right.
So
right.
perfect. By the way, guys, this is Diana. I can't remember if I introduced you this video, but
Not this time. Hi, Diana Felgenhauer. I'm in Cleveland. I represent both Cross and Sheaffer, territory manager for them, and I'm very proud of both of the brands because they both have their iconic ways and pens and history, and it's really wonderful.
Absolutely. Perfect. Cool. So I guess let's just jump right into what we've got on the agenda. I know you're emailing me prior. We were lucky enough to add a couple different collections, so I'm happy we got that in time.
Okay.
But the first thing I have on my list for a newer product is the Legacy. So.
Right. So Legacy is a brand that, is a line that Sheaffer has had I don't actually know the exact date, but they've had it for a very long time. It's beautiful, it's iconic, and it's very well known as far as the Sheaffer product goes. It looks like this. It's a wider diameter pen. It's currently available in a roller ball and a fountain. And probably one of the most unique things about it is that it has the inlaid nib. So let me see how I get that up there better. There we go.
Oh man.
Isn't that beautiful? So
yeah.
inlaid nib.
That's the style that all these vintage collectors go with. That's a sweet pen right there.
Yes, so this is awesome. So we're making some new introductions and finishes, but we currently, like, we have this one here, the black lacquer and palladium barrel with gold, or an all black lacquer with palladium. So that's what was currently in the line. And if I show you what's new, you're going to be really excited. But this doesn't won't probably be out until October, but they
Oh
are
yeah.
worth waiting for. So the three new finishes will be, it's a chevron pattern. Can you see that? This will be
Wow.
all black glossy appointments. Of course, it's the Sheaffer white dot. I only have, they only sent me rollerballs. They didn't send me any fountain pens, but they're exactly the same size and everything, and with the inlaid nib. These are going to retail from $250 for the roller and $475 for the fountains. So there's the black. There's also an all silver with that same chevron pattern. Just looks beautiful. I mean, it really is striking when you see these. It's just
Yeah.
gorgeous.
That is crispy. That's really reflecting in the light right now. That is smooth.
Yeah, good. We can engrave this one. They would engrave right on this band. If somebody wanted to have a name put on there, we could do
Sure.
that. It doesn't have a panel on the side, so the whole the decoration is all the way through the body of the pen. And then there is also a gold one. Same, and so these all have the chevron pattern with the beautiful inlaid nib. This is gorgeous. Imagine getting that. That's beautiful. Um,
I'd be scared to
so
use it. That looks like $1 million pen right there.
it really does, doesn't it? Imagine that. It's got the nicest fitting cap. It posts well, and you can just see. Whoop, let me see how I can show you that in my hand, so you can see it's a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Just awesome. It's an awesome piece. So we'll have the black, the chrome, and the gold, as well as the other two that are currently in the line for a total of five colors. They will be, the nibs are available in medium and fine. So, and that's for October, the three new ones. We can't wait to get them. Oops.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big hit. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
what it's 18 karat gold nib. I
Yes,
think
it
it's
is.
either 14 or 18.
Yes. These are 18 karat gold nibs. Some of them will be silver, some will be gold, just
Mm-hmm.
depending on what the pen is like. I don't know how that shows up in the online.
It looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty jealous that I don't have one in my hand right now. That's
well,
wild.
converter, so you can do either or, and it's just just a beautiful piece. I can't even get it on the screen. It's so big. Maybe I have to go back there. There we go.
There you go. Cool. So you guys, we don't have these on our website yet, but if you're interested, technically be a pre-order right now.
I'll tell you what, they're so new. I would take orders. They will, go fast. There's people waiting for them because they were going to be launched a little bit sooner than October, but with all this COVID stuff, they held it back a little bit. So there's people waiting for it. So.
Sure. So you guys, shoot us a direct message like yesterday, okay?
Anybody's really wanting it right away, you would need to. I would order it quickly, So it's just on, and they can order the glue. When it comes in, you give it to them, right? Set it on.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. That's actually my favorite pen from Sheaffer. I'm in love with the inlaid nib. So it's like I'm happy we started off with that pen, but I'm also kind of sad because that's my personal favorite. But fortunately, Sheaffer offers a wide variety, and my second favorite actually is. We'll jump right into it. I don't know if it's next on the agenda, but it's the Prelude.
Okay, so the Prelude is. I just want to make one comment too about Sheaffer. Sheaffer had the same mimicked the same warranty across life and then it kind of went away. But we have brought it back. So know that all Sheaffer white dot, which you see up here on the clip, has a lifetime mechanical guarantee. These are the Preludes are available in 8 total colors, 3 of which are new. So this one happens to be a blue with rose gold. It's beautiful, rose gold nib on it. They run anywhere from retails about 64 for the ballpoint, 74 for the roller, and 84 for the fountain. So very well priced on these. So there is And then there's I love this one too. This one's newer. It's just the all black with shiny black, type appointments. Gorgeous. Now my phone keeps going black. Does that mean you can't see me when it does that?
I can see you okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
we can see and hear you.
Okay, thank you. And then, so the new ones are going to look like this. There are three new colors. They're going to be a black, a blue, a red, and they are going to have this type of a pattern. This is like just a special, really Art Deco looking pattern. Okay, and you've got some there. These are all new. I love this blue, isn't it? A very pretty blue.
Yeah, very classy. I'm telling
Yeah,
you, it's also classy, and it's available to everyone, in my opinion. Everybody likes classy stuff, and these are very reasonably priced.
I like the finger grip on here too because it does have a little bit of a ridge. So people who feel like things are slippery to them, this also helps for that. I think that's kind of a nice, you know, a nice little feature of the Prelude. Cartridge or converter as well, and just a nice price for it. Unfortunately, I only have the blue. Do you have any of the other colors?
I've only got the blue as well. Just came in. Yeah,
Yeah,
we just got it like 2 days ago. So these are brand spanking new.
the red will mimic this same type of pattern as well as the black. So it just depends, it'll mimic the same like pretty pattern on there.
Design, yeah.
I,
So
I, I
it'll be
like,
a little translucent as well, because these are a little
yeah,
translucent. Like you see some good reflection on it.
you know what that is though, Brendan? That's what we call a clear coat lacquer. So
Clear
it's got,
coat lacquer.
yeah, it's got color in it, and we use it on both Cross and Sheaffer because it does a beautiful job. You see the color, but it's kind of like you kind of see through, and it reflects a lot. So it's a clear coat blue, and the red will be the same, and of course the black is black with this real shine to it. Very nice, well priced. I don't know if you could hear that, but if you can hear the snap of the closure, closes well.
Diana, as we like to say, crispy. It's a crispy pen all around.
Crispy. Okay, I like that.
Clean cut and crispy.
But if you haven't seen the Prelude in a while, you may want to look at all the different colors because the rose, like you can see all that on the tray.
Look
There's
how
just
sharp that is. I mean, come on, that is so slick.
Yeah. I mean, a fountain pen at $84 for that is really a great price. It writes well. And like I said, Sheaffer was really known for their fountain pens all throughout their the history of the brand.
So it's come to my attention that the copper has been discontinued. Is that true?
That is true. It's going to go away. It's beautiful though, isn't it? Because we have, in order to bring out new, we got to take some away. It's pretty. I think that the darker black appointments just really look awesome on there. That glossy black, just it looks really nice. I
So
love that one.
one thing to keep in mind, it's kind of like a brushed copper, if you will. You can see kind of the texture right there.
Yeah, I can see it in here. You can. That it is actually called. It actually is called brushed. That's how they word it. Brushed finish.
Yeah, that's smooth. I really like this one. I'm sad to see it go.
Yeah, I know. I know. And don't you like the black nib on there, which
It's
matches the
smooth.
clip thing? That's really classy.
Yeah,
It
it's a
looks really.
match.
Yeah, it
And
really
then
does.
I don't know if this is correct, but is the gunmetal discontinued as well?
No, it is not.
Okay. Whew. Good, good, good.
That one, yeah. I have mine here too. Yeah, and that also has the. Actually, do I have a fountain? Oh, I have a ballpoint. But that also has the black nib on it too, doesn't it? Yeah,
I think it does, yeah.
it does. It does. So but.
Oh, I got a roller ball.
Yeah, I have all in my sample case too. So, but the point is that in order to make room for like these three new Art Deco styles, we have to take away something. And so some colors come and go, and sometimes they're my favorites, and I'm like, oh no, but they're beautiful.
You
Very
hate to
very
see
nice.
them go, but you love seeing the new stuff roll in.
That's right. And what do pen people love? What's new? They want to see what's new.
Oh yeah, I got people coming in like 3 times a week. What's new? And I'm like, bro, you were just here yesterday.
Right. Right, that's cute. But that's how it is. I mean, pen people just love new, colors and all that. So, um, um, and to see new styles. And Cross tries to meet that with the introduction of products twice a year. So it's spring and fall.
Absolutely. Just showing the refills real quick. You know, the roller balls, the ball points, the cartridges.
When we talk about inks, I think you're going to be really excited.
Yeah, I know Sheaffer offers some really good inks. But perfect. What's next? I think we included some of the new stuff after the preludes.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about intensity a little bit because intensity also has some new colors. And if you're not familiar with intensity, we updated we updated it. I think 2 years ago. Intensity has a screw-on, cap like this. So people who prefer that, it's in the mid-size. It's a mid-size pen. They retail, 74, 100 for the roller, or 110 for the fountain. So very nice price point. White dot product, so it has lifetime mechanical guarantee. There's a black lacquer with chrome. There's a beautiful blue. My phone keeps going dark. Beautiful blue with chrome. There's a carbon fiber, so people who love carbon fiber,
Oh,
that's an awesome looking piece.
carbon fiber's hot right now. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I've always loved carbon fiber finishes. They're just classy, and that's all underneath. So really, what you feel is just smooth lacquer on the top. So really beautiful. You see how that roller ball, they just screw right in. Very, very nice. And there's also a black one with this chevron type pattern. So the new ones that are coming out though, and I don't have the sample. There's going to be a new red, a new black, and then a smoky bronze. So kind of
I think that sounds cool. That sounds like my new favorite already.
well, the pictures that I've seen, the smoky bronze is pretty cool with black appointments and everything. So again, it was priced right and just a very nice piece. A flat top on here and fits nice. And if you're gonna, put it into a pen pouch, pocket, whatever you're gonna put it into, a nice clip on that. So that's the
Perfect.
intent. And I did want to go over that only because we had a few new colors. Okay?
Sure. So I know I don't have any of those in stock, but you guys following the theme of the day, if you see it in the video, we'll get it for you, okay?
Oh yeah, right. So most of the new things that I've been showing you are going to be either September or October. So they're all coming really very soon.
Gotcha.
Like the new intensity finishes are cited for September. That's when we get them, and then we got to get them to you. You know what I mean?
It's so crazy because it's like, oh, they're getting released this fall, and I mean, it feels like the fall is so far away, but it's here almost,
No, it isn't. It's really around the corner. So 8 finishes in intensity, making it a really well-rounded, all the color combinations. If you're into red, if you're into blue, like this new smoky bronze is gonna be cool. So whatever you like.
Something for everyone. That seems to be the theme nowadays too, with Cross and Sheaffer.
Yeah, it's true. So with Sheaffer, we've also are resurrecting some of the old styles that were very popular, and we have a lot of people that still work for Sheaffer, 20, 30 years that work with us now. So we still have that history and everything. But they came out with the new item. This is brand new. It's called Reminder, and Reminder is a ballpoint only. It's a $35 pen, and here's what the Reminder is all about. It comes in a blue, a gray, and a black. Okay, so 3 those. It's kind of on. It's not real slim, but it's not a mid-size. I'd say it's in between a slim and a mid-size. But what it was designed for was when people would put this in their pockets. We reminded them in order to put it in their pocket. Okay, let me just show you. So then the refill, you just press the tip of this clip.
Wow.
Okay, so that's kind of cool, right? We don't really have much like that. And this design's been around for so long. So just press the clip. What the reminder is that in order for you to put it in your pocket, you have to retract it so you never write on yourself.
So the clip pops back out.
Yep. So to extend it, you put the clip. It makes the ballpoint, tip come out. To retract it, you push the back, and it retracts it. So it's kind of fun. It's a $35 pen. It's really iconic, very like older. Been around for a long time. I wish they would have given me the exact date, but I don't know the exact date they came out. But it's been a while. I mean, it was a while. But it's
I'm
one of
gonna
those.
guess. I'm gonna guess 1936.
Oh, I don't know. It was that old? I think it was. I think it was in the 60s or something.
All right, I'll
I'll
guess.
find
I'll guess my second guess, and I'll look it up afterwards. 1964. All right, that's
and
my
I should
guess.
know.
That's my trivia.
I just can't remember off the top of my head exactly what it is, but
So that's
I,
cool though. So
I
basically, no more staining your pocket shirts. That's really
that's right.
what's going on here. You're saving money on detergent and stain stick.
Or sometimes the guys will clip it in their shirts this way.
Yeah,
Well, you can write all over yourself, but this is a
yeah,
reminder. You just can't put it in there. So click on the top to extend the refill, and on the back to retract it. So
perfect.
that's
It's a
so
killer
that's
deal.
brand.
$35 as well. That's a really good deal.
Yep, with a lifetime mechanical guarantee on that.
Hint, hint.
Then, but yeah, it's good. It's very good. So then you also wanted to talk about the 100s, and I know you do real well with the 100s at the store, right?
Yeah, the
And then,
100s and the preludes are our top sellers.
okay, there are a lot of colors in the 100, which is really cool. There's 6 colors in the 100s. They look like a very classic, beautiful, they're just
I'm
classic.
sorry, Diana, real quick. I just looked it up on
Oh,
Sheaffer's website, and I'm sure they give the exact year, but without me digging deep, it said 1960s for the
okay, I thought
reminder. So you were
somehow
on
I
the
thought
money.
somehow in the 60s. But anyway, but the 100s are just beautiful. They retail from $27 to $47. So very affordable, very nice metal pens with beautiful clips. They here's you can hear the click. So nice fitting caps. Um, just just a great all over pen. And so the color black with gold. There's a chrome with gold. There's a black with silver, a blue with silver, an all chrome, and then a two tone
Top right
black
drawer.
line.
Cross, yeah.
So a lot of nice.
Yeah, additional 15. Sorry, Diana, sorry, we're selling an ATX.
Oh,
Additional
okay,
15. Just grab Brian. You got to grab Brian. 15, yeah. All right, sorry about that.
that's okay. But here, and very nice, uh, top 10. The price of, as I said, like they're. Let's
This
see, they're
this has to be the best value, like classy piece on the market. I mean, we're running this rollerball at $26, and to me that seems like we screwed up the pricing. You know what I mean? Like that does not seem like a $26 pen to me, but it is, and a lifetime warranty. I mean, it's
yeah.
just crazy.
You know what? It's got a nice weight, a good weight. It's just everything about it is nice. I think for the money, and and like we were
Brian did
talking about
test
earlier.
it. Look at that.
What we were talking about earlier today is, in this day and age, you definitely want to have your own pen and carry your own pen. Whether it's no matter what, you just Shaver or Cross, you want to have a pen nowadays. You don't want to borrow. So there you go. There's the.
So, to me, I kind of like comparing the differences between the Prelude and the 100. I mean, I know two different price points,
Yes.
but one thing that I like is, they have a lot of similarities, but they're defined, right? So, like, the Prelude is kind of more round, whereas this is more cylindrical and it tapers upwards, as
And
well as the bottom.
we forgot to mention the top of the Prelude. How it has the like the mother of pearl top. I don't know if that shows
Oh,
up.
yeah. Let me get a close up on that.
Your camera's better than my phone.
I mean, look at that. It's just such a small detail that really makes a difference.
It just adds a little touch of class, It just adds a little something extra. But you can see size-wise that the 100 is here. I've got mine sitting down. I don't know if you can do that, Brenda. Maybe it shows up better. But size-wise, the 100 is slightly bigger, slightly longer than the so it, somebody maybe has a bigger hand might like that more. I'm not sure. It's just, but it is a little bit of a difference there in height of the pen itself.
Yeah, let me do an uncapped test.
Yeah. Well, uncapped might not make you.
So it seems like it's the length addition is coming from the cap on the 100.
It definitely is. But if you're posting, if you post your cap on the back, what caps do when you post them is they add an extra little bit of weight to them. Now, there's people who don't post at all. They don't want to. But I do post, and I think it adds a little bit of, in the back, let me see if I can get my hand in here right on the screen. In the back of your hand here, it adds that little bit of weight, which makes it feel good when you're writing.
Yeah, I usually post my pens. Hey, check that out. When posted, this one's longer. Yep. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's a lot longer.
I think it's because the cap on the 100 goes down further into the barrel, whereas this one, it sits more on the back end. So you see a lot of different lengths.
Yep, that's definitely what it is there.
Yeah, I definitely post my pens for the majority of them.
As I've been opening and closing these pens, I don't know if you can hear it, but the snaps, the closure is so nice and tight. It's really very good.
Mm-hmm. We call that the satisfying click. That's like the greatest thing a pen can have. If it clicks, it's good.
Oh, I like all the things that you've named these things. Cute. But anyway, so I mean, when you look at these different lines, they all have a variety of different decorations, or like the nibs might be solid gold or stainless steel or whatever. Mm-hmm. But there's something about them that they're all classic. There's not one you wouldn't be proud to pull out and show. And so I think that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Look for.
Absolutely. So is there, I can't recall if you said, is there anything new coming out in the 100 series? Are there new finishes?
There's nothing new this time. We did have new colors.
Okay. So it seems like it probably gets rotated, like, hey, these 3 lines will be new finishes this year, then these other lines next year. So
that's what they
good.
Do. Yeah.
Excellent. I'm actually going to move us real quick. I want to show the crowd something that we still have that's pretty exciting. So let me take you down the store. Okay. And that is these right here. The Pops. I don't know if I put this on the agenda, but we've got the Pops right here. So just like Cross, Sheaffer's also coming out with new Star Wars stuff almost every year in terms of the Pops, right? Or is this just a last 2-year type of deal?
I think it's been 2 years. Yeah. Yeah, we came out with a few, and then we came out, with some other styles. Kylo Ren, I think, was the second batch going around. We did BB-8. Of course, the Vader. What else do we have?
Yeah, these are sweet. I think about $25, $25-$30. You get a rubber grip.
Luke Skywalker. These are really, these, and this is how they post. They have a funny little top. They post really, really cool. They're really very long, but they're cool. And the rubber grip actually has a nice feel to it. Very soft and smooth, and not squishy. It's just a nice. If somebody has a problem with, holding pens or it just feels good anyway. But there's a whole bunch of those. All the different characters, which makes it fun.
Yeah, and again, like $25. What are they running at? Yeah. So these I think retail at 37 or 27. Yeah, these retail at 27. So this should be in the competition for like your entry level price point pen. It's a direct competitor towards the Pilot Metropolitan or the Lamy Safari. So the cool thing is though, these are themed, so you actually get some taste in there. And You can tell Darth Maul has been the better seller out of the Rey and Skywalker, but everybody likes a good villain, as I like to say.
They like the bad guys. Yeah, they do. That's true. And
Perfect.
what that row? Do you also have the Sheaffer calligraphy in that row?
Which one?
The Sheaffer calligraphy.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Actually, right over here. It's a good thing we came over here. Yeah, so what are these right here, Diana?
So we have a two different styles which you're showing there. We have this individuals, and then we have the maxi kit. The maxi kit is like giving you one of each color, and then you'll have a nib. You'll have a broad, a medium, and a fine, and then you'll have it also in the single down there in the different colors. But they come with so the single. Let me start over. The single will have all three front sets. It's only one pen. Okay. So you see the different writing lines, broad, medium, and fine, but one pen, and you just screw it off and screw it on. They have a see-through where you can see how much ink is in the actual cartridge, right there in the center that Brendan's showing there. So they're very nice if you're into calligraphy. Now, I've never been a great calligrapher, but I use them when I'm doing card, and I just use my regular handwriting. And I can't tell you, everybody thinks I'm so special when they get a card. They go, "Oh my gosh, that looks great," because you can just write really cool with it. The maxi kit will have three individual pens with the three individual bib sizes. That comes with a bunch of inks, a how-to. There's a lot in that kit. What a great uh, gift for yourself or somebody else. And what are those priced at again? I think they're in the 35.
Uh, yeah, 29.60. So I think
Yeah.
retails for about 35, but of course, knowing the Chicago boys here at Atlas, we always got them good deals rolling.
But that's really nice, and that is one of the biggest sellers for Sheaffer. I mean, because it's in art stores. They all love the Sheaffer calligraphy, and then what happened, what you're seeing now, these are new color pens. They're still the same viewpoint. We call it the viewpoint calligraphy, but they're new colors of pens. I have had people buy the pens and then put the colors inks that are in there into the pen so that they kind of keep that going. So
Yeah,
if you're into calligraphy or you just want to write cool cards, it's a nice thing.
yeah. This one right here, this kit, I think is going for $28. I mean, that's a bargain. That's a
Mhm.
huge bargain.
Broad, medium, and fine. It's a white dot item, so it does have a lifetime mechanical guarantee.
Lifetime mechanical guarantee. That's my three favorite words of the day.
Yep,
Perfect. All right, I'm
it
gonna
is.
try to make a move back to the pens and to my agenda real quick. Sorry, I got a little crowded over there, so I made a move. Let me put this back on. All right, here we go. Back to my station, my set. This is my studio over here, Diana. This is where the magic
I know.
happens.
You're pretty awesome, I'll have to say.
Ah, thank you, thank you. All right, perfect. So now we're behind the glass. Let me pull up my agenda real quick again. Yeah, sorry for kind of going out of order. I was getting excited to show certain things. I get too
Oh,
hyper.
no, that's what happens when you start talking about pens. You get all excited, and it's a lot of fun. There wasn't
Absolutely.
it wasn't on the agenda, but you know what? I happen to have them right here. The VFM line.
Whoa.
These, okay. I almost forgot how much they are. They're very inexpensive. Um, VFM is $16 for the ballpoint, 17 for the roller, and 18 for the fountain.
Wow.
Added some new colors, and they just look awesome. I mean, look at this little. My thing goes dark. Look at this little $18
Wow. That's a bargain. Again, another pen in that price point of the entry level. So
right,
for
and
those of you who are looking to penable people who's never used a fountain pen before, this is something to take a look at and explore.
so it's in all the three technologies: ball pen, roller, and fountain. The colors are black, red, blue, a strobe silver, an all chrome, a chrome with gold, and then the new white and the new gray. So these colors come and go as they have the core colors and then come and go. But this is also a really great little pen, you know, for anybody really.
Absolutely. Yeah, so, you know, you either gift your person who's never used a fountain pen, you gift them that
Right?
VFM, or you just go straight and ball out to the Legacy. Whatever
Right.
you decide.
Together, you know, something for everybody, as you said.
Perfect. Real quick, the last thing on the agenda before we play some trivia is the inks. So I don't know which inks you have with you, but I'm going to put my mask back on and we're going to take a hike again.
Hey, well, you're going to be super excited when I tell you what's happening with ink.
Okay. So let's see.
Okay?
Hopefully you can see me
Okay.
smiling still.
Yeah, I can tell by your eyes.
So what's going on? What do we got going on with the ink?
Okay. What we're doing is we are bringing back a new ink bottle. That was a Sheaffer bottle, and they called it a bird's nest. It's a vintage Sheaffer ink bottle that was designed
Wow.
to hold ink in a small nested portion of the bottle. So what you do, I don't have one here. I wonder if I could hold up this little paper. I think you can see that. Can you see that bottle?
Yeah.
That crazy. Well,
So it's got like a twist top again, right?
yeah, it's a screw off top, but then on the side of the bottle is where they call the bird's nest. What you do is when you have the cap on, you give it a little tilt, and then ink goes into that little nesting side on the side of the bottle, allowing you to so you don't have to dip it all the way down. So into the bottom, the rest of your pen messed up.
Ah. Yeah,
So
so it's like imagine like a bottle inside of a bottle. You flip it over to get the ink to the top.
Yep. And so it
Ah.
was they had it for many years, and this way you just don't have to put the you know your nib all the way down and maybe get some ink on it or something like that. But that's going to be a brand new bottle that's coming out. It's going to be 30 milliliters for $12 retail, and I'll tell you all the cool colors. Of course, there's a black and a blue and a red, and they have their own Pantone colors. There's an emerald green, a brown,
Ooh.
a sunset orange, a bright purple, and a silver shimmer with glitter on it.
Wow.
So
Wow.
there's 9 total colors, new colors. This may not happen until late fall, but it's you know it's gonna be fun.
That
And they
seems
put
a
it,
little out of the ordinary. Sunset
it
orange and a shimmer.
yes,
Wow.
and there's people who love orange out there, you know, and the traditional colors that people like, the blue, the black, you know, teal is very popular.
Hmm.
Emerald green, you know, there's the people who just love green. But I'm anxious to see that sunset orange.
I
I
think
can't.
Sunset Orange is going to be a big hit because it seems pretty risky for Sheaffer to put that out in a sense like
I
that's not
right,
what I think of Sheaffer for. So, you know, that's
right,
what gets people intrigued, and that's usually when they buy things is when they're like,
right.
wait a minute, that's a change up.
And the silver with the glitter, you know, that's going to be fun. Like if you're doing
Yeah.
something, doing a card, whatever.
Wow.
The holidays come up, you know, you might want something that's pretty to do cards with.
Sure.
You know it's a 30 millimeters bottle, so at $12, it's a very nice
It's a
price.
pretty good deal.
You can afford to have like a couple other, you know, like several colors if you
You can
want.
get them all.
Yeah, there you go. We did a lot of homework on colors. The inks have been going through, you know, they've been researching and finding out what like hot colors, what are the best colors, you know, so something different. So all new packaging, all new bottle, which will be fun, and then new colors. So that's why I think that ink was pretty exciting because I know a lot of people love the inks and love to play with the inks.
Well, I can't wait. And you know how the fountain pen world goes is you typically don't finish an ink bottle before you get another. So I have a feeling we'll see a lot of repeat people coming in getting the whole series. So that's
Well, you know,
exciting.
let me tell you, there's a couple of things also that are kind of nice about this when they talk about the features. Um, um, it's a free-flowing ink with lubricating properties, which is what you want, so that it doesn't
Hmm.
stop fogging and everything like that. Non-staining, non-feathering, and low bleed-through. And it has they're saying a long shelf life. I don't know how much long is, but it means probably over 3 years. Vegan friendly. It's actually
Hey,
safe
now
for
there's no
all.
excuse.
It's safe for all brands as well. So, you know, although of course it's recommended for Sheaffer, but you could put it in another pen if you wanted. That's important.
Wow. That's like the craziest fact I've heard all day. It's vegan friendly.
Friendly ink, come on.
We're not saying drink it. We're saying that we're saving animals while making ink.
There you go. So I just thought that was kind of
Perfect.
funny to share because it was right in our future benefit type thing.
Nice, nice, nice. Cool. Well, I love it. Well, Diana, I think we've covered Sheaffer pretty well. So, I mean, the only thing I've got left on our plan for the day is some trivia. What do you think?
I think it's time. Yes.
It's time. So here you go. You guys know the rules. You put an emoji in the chat. I'm going to explain the disclaimer to make sure we're all covered. Diana, I'm going to say this really quickly. I really didn't try to get it under like 10 seconds the first time around, but here we go. This is going to be impressive. Disclaimer in 10 seconds. This is
Okay.
the trivia disclaimer. Diana's going to ask the questions. You guys are going to submit the answers in the chat. The first person who submits the correct answer in the chat that pops up on my screen, yes, my screen, will win that respective prize. There's 2 questions, which means 2 prizes. If you win, we'll contact you after the event, and you must live in the U.S. to win, in which we will ship out your prize at no cost. Boom!
Oh
That
my.
was fast.
Okay. Well.
Hey,
Question.
I should be an auctioneer.
I think so. Auction
All right,
10.
I think we're good. I think we're good, Diana. So if you're ready, let's ask away. First prize is a Sheaffer black bottle of ink.
All right. So the first question is, Sheaffer writing instruments are covered by what type of warranty?
Boom. What type of warranty is covered or covers Sheaffer?
The white dot product.
Exactly. I'm expecting the first person to submit this get this. Boom. That is correct.
Chrissy, lifetime mechanical guarantee. Is that who you see?
I've got a year in color. Who do you have?
I have lifetime mechanical guarantee for Chrissy. I don't know if that was the first one.
Okay, I've got a year in color. Diana,
Right.
here's what we're going to do. We're going to send them both a bottle. How about that?
Oh, that's awesome. You're great.
All right, so a year in color, and Chrissy, congratulations. We'll call that one a tie. And you guys paid attention all video, so I'm happy you guys waited.
That's awesome.
All right, 1 second. Let me get their usernames. Okay. Chrissy 312. I hope you're from Chicago. I like that name. 312. Shout out. Represent. All right. All right, here we go. All right, I think we're good. So I got both of you down. We'll send you both an ink bottle. Diana, here we go. We're closing it out with another pretty wicked prize, I must say. We are going to do, and actually, before we do this, somebody asked in the last video, how did Cross become the president's pen?
Oh my gosh. Well,
Like the medalists.
yeah, you know what? For many years, we've been the pen of the president. I mean, it used to go back and forth between Cross and Parker way back.
Ah.
One Republicans picked this, the Democrats picked that, but now we kind of won out. We do
Because
all
of course they can't agree to use one pen brand.
But they do now. They do now. So, I mean, I actually have some, and it's really awesome. We there's only one company that sells to the White House, and he replicate the presidential seal and the signature of the president. And it's really an honor for that. It doesn't matter what side. It's just an honor to be the company chosen for that. So, you know, they pick different brands. Some pick Townsend. We had some picking Century too. Vice President Cheney actually selected the Century, so the slimmest one.
Wow.
Which makes sense, seeing that he's an older man. That's probably what he wrote with. And what he,
like the all gold or something?
Yeah, well, it just was the pen, you know, forever.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. So they all use different ones, and it's fun. And what they do with these pens, they'll order like 1,500 at a time. And when they send the bill, you see them. They pass out the pen like this, you know, and they pass whoever's sponsoring that.
Souvenir.
What's that?
Souvenir.
Oh yes, it's for whoever's backing that bill or whatever, you know. And there's actually a video on it with President Obama passing them out.
Yeah.
So
I think did he use a Townsend?
He used a Townsend.
Yeah, I think he did.
The Century 2.
Okay.
You know, just whatever they prefer as far as, you know, Century 2 is actually less expensive, but it was just probably what he preferred when he.
So it feels good, yeah.
Yeah. So they're very exciting. Most of the time, the decoration is actually done on the body, which is different than what we do normally, which is on the cap. So, yeah. So I don't know exactly what kind of negotiations or anything that were done to become the pen of the presidents, but we have been that for many, many years now.
That's a big honor, like you said.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah,
That's a great
yeah.
story. You know, you can even tell your kids, like, yeah, the
I,
presidents use our
and
pens.
I have a sample of many of them.
Nice.
My own, pen. So it's
Wow.
kind
How cool is that? Perfect. Yeah, somebody asked last video, and I forgot to bring it up. And then, while looking at this prize, the medalist ballpoint, it reminded me of the presidential pen. So, perfect. Thank you for explaining that. But you guys, this is going to be the next prize. We've got one more question for today, and you will win this beautiful ballpoint. So,
of, right? Yes.
yeah,
Century two.
this is a Century 2. Yeah. Before we
So
ask
it's
the
called
question.
Okay. You
Yeah,
ready?
before we ask the question, everybody throw an emoji in the chat. I know some of you guys are trying to sneak in answers right now, thinking we're going to duplicate the next question as well. But we are not. So throw an emoji in the chat, switch it up, let us know you are ready, and we will go ahead and give away this beautiful Century 2 ballpoint.
We call it with the two-tone. So when it's silver with gold appointments, Cross uses the term medalist. And it's what
Medalist.
we to describe the two-tone,
I like it. I like it. That's classy. That's classy and crispy.
We have a medalist in almost every category of pen,
Cool.
fine. So in Century Counts, and Peerless, we have the medalist. Okay, Are we ready?
I think we're good. I see quite a few emojis. So here we go, guys.
Okay, so question number 2. And you only have to name 2, but name 2 lines in the Sheaffer brand that are being updated or refreshed.
Oh, no way. Somebody put my favorite sequence of emojis. Croissant, clown, cowboy. The triple C. Wow. Just joking. That's not my favorite set of emojis.
I was going to say that. Know about your
brother. No, we didn't get it yet. So we need 2, guys. You got to list 2. I got Skylar. I got Skylar Showell, Legacy and Prelude.
Yep.
Debbie, you were so close. You put the reminder in 100. We were looking for a reminder in 300. So I do apologize. But Skylar, I got you, my man. Legacy and Prelude is correct. So the 5 of them, Diana, that are being refreshed or updated is the Legacy, the Reminder, the Prelude, the Intensity, and the 300.
That's correct. I didn't show the 300 because I don't have any samples of it, but yeah, that is on there.
Perfect. So Skylar, congratulations. I think it's because he put the 3 emojis in the chat. He gave him some good luck.
Yeah, that's always the way. Always happens.
Perfect. All right, you guys. Keep in mind, Tina, it's whoever pops up on my screen first. So I know there's connection issues or whatnot, but I did have Skylar pop up first on my screen. But you guys, that's going to do it. Diana, if there's anything you'd like to say to close out.
Just thank you for the opportunity, and thank you everybody for listening, and hope you had some fun. I had fun. So I appreciate it.
Perfect. Well, Diana, thank you for joining us. We can't wait until the day that you actually are able to come back to Chicago, and we can do an in-person event.
A pen fair day, in Christmas time.
Yeah. So hopefully things settle down, and we get cranking. We'll have you back for a big event. All right.
Okay. I'll be there.
Perfect. Thank you, Diana. You have a wonderful day. Okay.
Right. Everybody do the same. Thanks.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us for today's takeovers. That is going to conclude the session. Keep in mind, we did Cross at 10 a.m. Central Time, and then we just did Sheaffer right now. We do have some wicked promotions going on. Take an additional 15% off all Cross and Sheaffer products, which are already 20% off. So 20%, an additional 15%. It's a crazy discount, crazy promotion. The promotion will end this Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So make sure you guys take advantage of it. If there's something you saw in the video that we don't have on our website, shoot me a message. We'll see what we can do for you. But thank you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Keep practicing safe space, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.